Charles.
I think the question is less the speed at which we leave than do we leave a residual force behind. That, I think, is the key issue. And I hope, I mean, according to the reporting, it looks as if the president could be reacting emotionally. I hope he's not to the interactions he's had with Karzai. Now, I understand Karzai is admittedly unstable, likely bipolar, and terminally ungrateful. Let's stipulate that. But Karzai is not forever. The Islamists in Afghanistan and Pakistan are going to be there for a very long time. And the president has to make a decision not based on Karzai and not based on emotion or personal resentment, but is it in the strategic interest of the United States to retain a force in Afghanistan that will be able to monitor and to preempt and to attack al-Qaeda remnants or the Taliban or the radical Islamists in Pakistan who are out there and who want to kill Americans? If the answer is yes, he has to put away his feelings and decide that we're going to do it. If the answer is no, then it shouldn't matter what's going on inside his head.
You'll remember that the Status of Forces Agreement negotiations with Iraq also took a turn for the worst with Nouri al-Maliki, and that ended up in a quicker withdrawal of U.S. troops in Iraq as well. Here's how the Pentagon described this teleconference about staying on past 2014 with Hamid Karzai between the president and the president of Afghanistan.
I wouldn't say that we're frustrated. We continue to work through issues. We realize that there are going to be points of contention from time to time. That's natural in any partnership, but we think we can get through them.
But here is how privately we're hearing from military folks that teleconference went.
I was told that that video teleconference was an unmitigated disaster. Both presidents went after each other, with Karzai threatening on the one hand to cut off relations with the United States because we're talking to the Taliban, and with the president trying to get his agenda through to Karzai and Karzai not listening. But if that teleconference is going to drive our policy, then we have a bad, or at least a weak policy.
Jason.
There is some thinking out there that perhaps this was a leak intended to put pressure on Karzai in these negotiations. I don't know. But we do know that the president is a very political president, and we do know that this war is unpopular back home. Many on the right will like this move. They want to get out of there. We know the anti-war left wants to get out of there. And we also know the president's poll numbers are down. And I think it needs to be put in that context. That I wouldn't put it past this president to be doing something to help those poll numbers.
Quickly, are U.S. troops in Afghanistan in some fashion after 2014?
I hope so.
I hope not.
I think so.
I was looking for a yes or no, but I'll take whatever you give me. I think so. That's all right.
If the president is really Mr. Cool, and if he said in the past, as you showed in that clip, that we need to have a presence in there, then he'll keep them there.